All right, everybody, welcome back. I'm excited for today's deep dive because we're looking into something kind of unique, something that really caught my attention. We're diving into this project called Book of Binance, and on the surface, it looks like just another meme coin on the Binance Smart Chain.
Right.
But there's some interesting stuff going on here that goes beyond just, the usual meme coin hype. It's trying to be a meme coin with a twist. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. You hit the nail on the head. There are just so many meme coins out there that pop up overnight, make a lot of noise, and then fizzle out
Flash
pretty
in the
quickly.
pan. It's like,
Exactly, a flash in the pan. And it seems like Book of Binance is trying to be different. They're really pushing this idea of a collaboration within the BSC ecosystem.
Yeah.
Almost like they're saying, hey, let's work together to make this whole ecosystem better, not just pump and dump individual coins.
I'm seeing that theme of community and shared success pop up all over their website and socials. But the big question is, how do they actually plan to walk the walk? It's one thing to talk a big game about collaboration, but how do they make it happen in the real world?
Right. They've actually got a pretty multifaceted approach laid out. And one of the key pieces is the utility they've built into their native token,
Okay,
BABA.
so let's talk about that. What is it about their tokenomics that stand out to you?
Well, for one, they offer staking rewards that come from a basket of BSC tokens, not just their own.
Okay, so it's not just about holding a book and hoping it moons. There's actual utility baked in.
Right. It's almost like they're encouraging holders to diversify their holdings and get involved in the wider BSC
Interesting.
ecosystem.
So it's almost like a meme coin portfolio, right? You're getting exposure to multiple projects through their staking program.
Exactly. Now, I know what you're thinking. Plenty of projects offer staking rewards. What makes this different? And it's a valid
Yeah, that's what I
question.
was going to say. Staking's not exactly a revolutionary concept in crypto these days.
You're absolutely right. But what I think sets Book of Binance apart is the source of those rewards. See, they're not just generating rewards from within their own ecosystem. They're tapping into the success of other established BSC
Oh, I see.
projects.
So they're tying their rewards to the performance of the broader BSC market, not just their own token.
Yeah. Exactly. And that incentivizes holders to look beyond Book and actually engage with the whole
Okay, now that's pretty
ecosystem.
clever. But, crypto is all about trust me, bro. So how are they building that trust and making sure that this collaboration actually happens? How can they really involve the community?
That's where their interactive tokenomics come in. It's not just a buzzword with them. They're really giving the community a say in how things run. So by locking or burning their
Hold
buy
on.
book...
Before we get too deep in the weeds, can you break that down for listeners who might not be familiar with those terms? What exactly does it mean to lock or burn tokens?
Sure. So locking your tokens essentially means you're taking them out of circulation for a set period
Like
of
you're
time.
putting them in timeout.
Yeah, exactly. And by doing this, you're reducing the overall supply of tokens, which, basic economics can potentially increase the value. Now, burning tokens is a bit more drastic. It means permanently removing those tokens
Gone
from
forever.
circulation. Gone forever. Poof. And again, this increases scarcity and can drive up the value.
Right. So it's like a supply and demand thing. Got it. So how does this play into the whole collaboration thing with Book of Binance?
Well, in their system, locking and burning aren't just about personal gain. They actually give holders a direct say in the project's direction. They can influence things like which other BSC projects get supported, how rewards are distributed, things
Wow.
like that.
So it's like voting with your tokens. The more you lock or burn, the more influence you have. That's kind of cool.
It is. And they're also pretty transparent about learning from the past, both the good and the bad. They're upfront about drawing inspiration from projects like Mint Stake Share, BNB Money, Drip Network, some of the big names in the BSC space, some of which didn't go so well.
Yeah, it's refreshing to see a project that's not afraid to acknowledge the risks and the failures of those who came before them. It seems like they're trying to build something more sustainable by learning from those mistakes.
Exactly. And, they're not just talking about learning from past projects. They're also really focused on building a strong and active community.
Which makes sense, right? I mean, especially in the meme coin world, that community is everything. It's what drives the hype and the momentum.
Totally. And from what I've seen, they've already got a pretty solid following, even before the official launch. In phase
I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's almost like they're trying to create this best of compilation of the BSC ecosystem. They're taking what worked from other projects, learning from the mistakes that were made, and then trying to build something new and better.
I think that's a great way to put it. It's definitely ambitious, but they seem to have a good plan in place. The big question is, can they actually pull it off? Can a meme coin, even one with all this utility and community focus, really make a lasting impact?
Yeah, that's the million-dollar question. I guess time will tell.
Yeah, if you're interested in seeing how this whole experiment plays out, now is the time to start paying attention. It's going to be interesting to see if they can actually foster that collaboration they're talking about.
Definitely. It'll be fascinating to see if they can write a new chapter in the Book of Binance, so to speak. So if you're curious about Book of Binance, head over to their website. All the info is there. And let us know what you think. Can meme coins and serious collaborative projects coexist? We're about to find out.
We are.
And that's it for today's deep dive. Thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next time.
See you next time.